I don't know when music died, but it was sick for a long time.
Music used to really slap.
I want to go
Music
back.
was better. Was better. Was better. Was better. Music was better.
The podcast!
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Music Was Better, the podcast where we talk about your favorite songs of all time and the YouTube commenters who write little poems of magicicity about them.
Magicicity?
My name is Vince, and I got a need for speed. That's what I used to say when I did meth.
My name is Sammerz. R.I.P. Goose Sammerz.
R.I.P. Yeah, so if you couldn't tell, we're doing a little tribute to not only the new movie that's going to come out and rock the United States, but
rock the world, no less.
Rock the world, yeah. Because it's one of the finest, we're talking about 1986's one of the finest pieces of military propaganda ever released. Top Gun the Top Gun movie and the Top Gun soundtrack.
Top Gun, more like Top Buns on that, on candy.
Iceman.
Iceman.
Hello.
Yeah.
Could we get one more locker room scene? I think 3 is not enough.
No.
The whole movie should take place in the locker room.
It should focus on Iceman. Did you hear my teeth?
Iceman, that's what they used to call me when I did meth.
This is a meth episode?
So yeah, we're talking about Top Gun, a movie I've seen many times, a movie that Sammerz has seen one time.
One time, 2 days ago.
And it was real, and it was spectacular.
Yeah, not bad. No surprise for a movie from the 80s. Sometimes boring, sometimes slow. These movies from the 80s can be. This one's pretty good.
Not true, but okay.
Especially when Tom Cruise kiss like a dork.
Yeah, he do, but...
He do be kissing like a dork.
But to be on the other end of that kiss, you wouldn't mind. I know I wouldn't.
I see.
Yeah, this isn't a podcast about Tom Cruise. I wish it was. It would be called Cruise Control.
Cruise Control to Scientology.
Hey, it's a valid religion. Don't let Leah Remini tell you any otherwise. She's just mad that she's not in Mission Impossible 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So yeah, let's just get into the danger zone.
Ooh. Danger Zone is a 1986 song recorded by Kenny Loggins for the Top Gun soundtrack. The song peaked at number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. Wow.
Here's what I think about Danger Zone is it's almost better in theory.
Yeah.
Like, because you think oh yeah, Danger Zone, that song rocks.
Slaps.
But you really just it's like the handful of times they play in this movie. It's just that is cool when they do that. But when you just listen to it, it doesn't evoke the same feelings.
Yeah, because all they play in the movie is Highway to the Danger Zone. But then you listen to the song and that's the whole song.
Yeah, that's it.
Just over and over and over.
Yeah, you think this is a good song for a workout playlist, but it's no Survivor, it's not.
Okay.
This I never said any PRs listening to this, but, put on Eye of the Tiger. I'm saying add another 80 pounds to the leg press. And I'm pressing it to the danger zone, which is when my heart rate gets too high.
Yeah. Well, the band Toto was originally meant to perform the track, but legal conflicts prevented it.
Yeah, the legal conflicts was they're this song's about America, not Africa.
Yeah.
Toto.
What do you think the song would have been like? It's gonna take a lot to take me to the danger zone. It's something that 100 men or more could ever moan.
You talk about getting us back to the locker room.
Yeah.
Lots of moaning in there.
It would have been like, by your side, the danger zone, the danger zone.
Yeah, I mean,
Never knew a girl like you could ever fly so nice. The danger zone.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this wouldn't have been a number 2 hit if it was by Toto. Just saying.
Yeah, it would have been a #1 hit.
Oh yeah.
Well, the song was later offered to Corey Hart from the Brewers. But the artist preferred to write and perform his own songs.
Yeah, like Sunglasses at Night and
that's who that
Never
is?
Surrender and that's it. That's all. He preferred to just have 2 songs so people know.
Hey, so did Toto.
Corey Hart stands. Don't come at me. Don't reply.
Yeah.
You know I'm right.
Well, the song was also offered to Bryan Adams, REO Speedwagon, and Starship before it made its way to Kenny Loggins.
They're like, please, we'll give this song to literally anyone but you, Kenny Loggins.
Even REO Speedwagon.
I should have known by the look in your eye. Is that REO?
Yeah.
Speedwagon? That you're in the danger zone.
Because it was Goose Baby before you and I. Well, Adams and Starship allegedly turned the song down because of uneasiness about the movie's pro-military theme. Wow. Woke.
Well, Bryan Adams is Canadian, so that makes sense. But Starship? How do you think we built this city? We built this on foreign blood. We built this city through military murders.
Who do you think built the Starship?
Yeah.
The people's tax dollars.
Not the communists, the socialists. It was the good old U.S. of A.
Loggins quickly agreed to the song because he had been writing nothing but ballads at the time, and he felt he needed a rocker for his show. A rocking chair.
He's just like, I'm sick of playing Footloose. Please, any other song.
Oh, that's Kenny Loggins? What else is Kenny Loggins?
I mean, Kenny Loggins is known as like the master of movie soundtracks because
Seems like it.
if there's a song for a movie, he did it.
Did he do Ghostbusters?
Yeah, Ghostbusters, I think, is Kenny Loggins. The song from Dirty Dancing.
Yeah.
He did the score for Indiana Jones. He's a really talented.
He also did Titanic.
Oh yeah, he did Titanic. He did it like a high voice.
Yeah.
So he could be like, his heart will go on. That was him. That was him.
Oh wow. Well, Kenny said, in those days, if the movie didn't hit, no one would hear it anyway. But if it did hit, then you had a hit record. So it made sense to me to just go for it. So I committed to it, having never heard the song. Well,
that's a real like capitalist attitude.
Yeah, like if I do it and it's bad, and the movie's bad, who cares? No one will ever hear it. Nothing like having pride in your work.
Yeah, this is definitely like pre Spotify era because it's like, yeah, no one would ever know I did this.
Yeah,
and now it's like we know
how many lost songs.
We know your song from Over the Top.
Huh. Yeah.
We do. We definitely do.
Yeah, we both of us definitely do. Well, Danger Zone was written by Giorgio Moroder and Tom Whitlock, who also wrote Take My Breath Away for the movie. Wow, what a range.
Yeah. There's an interesting fact about these two. Like Giorgio is like a famous songwriter, you know?
Okay.
And then Tom Whitlock was his mechanic.
What?
And he's like, hey, I write songs too. And then he called him in and was like, all right, I'll give you a shot.
Wow.
Only in America.
That's the American dream right there.
Mm-hmm. Fixing cars.
Alive and well.
Fixing Mercedes. That's the American dream.
Despite making his own changes to the song, Loggins is not credited as a songwriter. This had to do with the Academy Awards, as it allowed Moroder and Whitlock to be nominated for an Oscar. Loggins took a cut of the publishing instead, but he has spent years trying to get his due. Like, get a piece of the Oscar nomination?
No, there was, for some reason, like, Giorgio Moroder sold his publishing rights.
Okay.
And it, like, messed up the other guy's payment for some reason.
Oh.
It's just, like, crooked rights shit, you know?
Yeah, the music industry. The more I learn, the more I don't want to know.
That's me and the female anatomy.
Speaking of female anatomy, a producer of the song
Great segue.
Danger Zone, Jerry Bruckheimer, tasked the songwriters to write the theme after 300 songs had been tested against various scenes from the movie and rejected. They needed something catchy and exciting for the opening sequence, and they needed it fast. They had the need for speed.
They tested 300 songs. That's insane.
That's a lot of songs to test.
And that was just AC/DC songs. That was...
Way to hell.
like, maybe this isn't the right theme.
Yeah. Loggins said he channeled Tina Turner on the song's title lyric. I think that's why I ended up singing Danga Zone. He's saying on the movie's DVD commentary.
He's saying
it doesn't translate
Danger Zone. Danger Zone.
Is that how Tina Turner sings?
Yeah, I don't
Danger Zone.
I don't think so.
Kenny Loggins had another song on the soundtrack, Playing with the Boys, which plays during the famous volleyball scene. Playing with the boys, that sounds like when you're trying to figure out what to do during the blowjob with the balls.
Oh my.
What do you do with those boys? Playing with the boys. Moving on.
So, the volleyball scene, as everyone knows, Tom Cruise wears jeans and a t-shirt.
He's not wearing a t-shirt while he plays volleyball.
Oh, he's not. He puts it on.
But I think he wears a belt.
Yeah, he's wearing jeans and a belt. And then...
Diving in the sand and landing on your belt buckle would, tear up your pubic mound.
Tom Cruise really doesn't understand. He's like, how do human play volleyball? Wear jeans?
Human wear jeans. Human play volleyball in jeans. Must accessorize, need belt.
There's a story I heard about Tom Cruise. I think it was Jimmy Kimmel, invited him to a Super Bowl party, and he brought his mom and an actual football.
Like a football?
Yeah, like a football. He's like, hey, it's a Super Bowl party. I better bring a football.
Here you go, man.
So I'm not surprised that that same person would be wearing jeans to play volleyball.
Yeah. Hilarious. The Top Gun soundtrack was the best-selling soundtrack of 1986 and one of the best-selling of all time. That's very interesting how, soundtracks, I feel, used to be, so much more, real albums.
Right. Now we just have Now That's What I Call Music. But that was, Now That's What I Call Music of the time.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Really, if you think about it, this song and Take My Breath Away, that's why people are buying this.
Yeah.
Because, not
Playing with the boys?
A certain segment of society probably bought it for that. A certain segment, maybe people in San Francisco in the 80s, if you know what I'm saying. Maybe Harvey Milk bought it for that reason.
Okay.
Is he dead by then?
I don't know. I think you're making some strange insinuations.
But, this movie is not only a commercial for, the U.S. Navy, the U.S. military. It's a commercial for these two songs. Because they just, play throughout.
Yeah, it was hilarious how many times they played. At one point I was like, this seems like a parody of a movie. Because it was literally, every 2 seconds. Dung, 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 dung. Da, dung, dung. Da, dung, dung.
They should make a version of the movie where they flip the songs. So, whenever... Tom Cruise and Kelly McGillis are about to fuck, they could play Danger Zone.
Yeah.
And whenever a plane's gonna take off, it's Take My Breath Away.
Yeah. I feel like sometimes they were played interchangeably, though. It was okay, we need another background song here. Well, let's flip a coin. Which one should we put in? Okay, Danger Zone. In 2018, Loggins told TMZ that he was having discussions with the film's lead actor, Tom Cruise, about having a new version of the song featured in the upcoming Top Gun Maverick. So that movie's been being worked on for 4 years?
Yeah, it was supposed to come out last year, but Tom was like, no. Or maybe even 2 years ago. Tom's like, no, we're having this in theaters.
Oh.
Tom don't make movies for streaming.
I guess. It's a very Tommy thing to do.
Can't help but to stan.
Tommy Cruise.
So yeah, that's a few facts about the Danger Zone.
Danger Zone.
Let's get into a few YouTube comments.
Yes, let's.
About the Danger Zone. Danger Zone. I got my first comment here from Furry Slayer. Furry Slayer, it's a spin-off of Buffy the Vampire Slayer for a very specific...
That should be a show.
Very specific...
That should be a show.
Sexual fetish. Bro, I was at an air show in New Hampshire, and the Thunderbirds flew close overhead. And this guy had this playing full blast on a massive speakers in his pickup. It's like
that's the end of the comment?
That's like every air show.
Yeah.
If you go to an air show, no matter what city, someone is thinking they're the coolest guy for playing this. Someone's like, I know what I'll play when this goes.
And also, like, how would you even hear it? Like, air shows are loud, aren't they? With the...
Well, I think the speakers are on the ground.
Well, yeah, but you know when a plane flies overhead,
yeah,
you can hear it. Imagine if it flew close overhead, how loud that would be. You wouldn't be able to hear Kenny.
I think you just hear, like, highway to the... Highway to the...
Yeah.
But yeah, that's... I mean, I don't know why this person thought that was an original thing, because I guarantee every air show in the history of the world...
Maybe Furry Slayer doesn't get out much.
Probably not. With all
Too busy slaying furries.
With all their hair. Here's another comment from R. Brown. I had the privilege of working with a man from World War II who was a fighter pilot, and the other man who flew a fighter bomber. Not crazy, not insane, but very unique people. You would have to have met them to understand them. They did not perform to music videos.
What? Wait, what? That just ends there?
It just ends.
They did not perform to music videos? What does that mean? He'd be like playing this music video and be like, come on, guys. Like, you know what it was like. Come on, show me. Don't you like this song? It's pretty much about your life.
I truly don't understand this. Like, they were not Kenny Loggins. Is that what he's saying? Or they, or like in the video where they have planes flying?
Yeah.
They're like, that wasn't them. Yeah, no shit. It was World War II. They didn't even have music videos.
Yeah, and this was in the 80s. R. Brown.
Not crazy, not insane, but very PTSD having.
Like in the movie where the captain or whatever is just like, get him back in the plane like 4 hours after his friend died. It's like, get him back in the plane.
Yeah, it's only a $30 million plane, as they remind us multiple times. Here's a comment that hopefully makes a little more sense from Ryan Beers.
Let's hope so. Beers? All right. Crack him, Ryan.
It sounds like my kind of guy. I wish my name was Vince Beers.
It can be.
Ryan here says, the movie Top Gun inspired me to join the Navy to be a naval aviator, as Mav says it, as well as being a puddle jumper, propeller plane pilot's son. That, or a SEAL. But no way on earth could I be a SEAL other than the fact that I'm stubborn as a mule, if not more stubborn than a mule. If I tell myself I'm going to do something, then I do it. That could be good or bad. Could be either or.
Okay. You seem totally not unhinged, Ryan Beers.
So did he not? Is it like it inspired him to be a Navy SEAL?
No, a naval
a pilot
aviator.
Or a SEAL, but he couldn't see himself being a SEAL. Except he's stubborn, so if he...
But he's stubborn as a mule, not stubborn as a SEAL.
So it really seems like he didn't do any of this stuff.
Probably not. He's just something that he can do good or bad. Could be either or. It sounds like he's spent more time writing comments than actually doing.
Yeah, could be either or.
But I guess the propaganda worked to some extent, as Mav says.
Yeah. Amen. So this next comment, I try not to read comments like this. Almost any song that I pick will have some variation of this, and
Okay.
it's like kind of sad, so I try to avoid it, but I felt like I'm making an exception here today.
All right.
So Michael Marriott, this was my older brother's favorite song. My mom played it for him 8 times before he passed away.
Oh.
It'll be 4 years in October since he passed away.
Oh.
I mean, 8 times?
Yeah, no wonder he was like, okay,
pull the plug.
Can you imagine this song? Like, how many times do you think you'd hear the phrase danger zone in a span of 8 times listening to this song?
Yeah, I feel like the nurse would be like, all right, ma'am,
the nurse was
enough.
just like, I'm pulling the plug on your boombox. Oops! It was on the life support
It was
machine.
the oxygen machine.
Sorry, ma'am. They make a movie about this guy, and they make a slow, dramatic version of Danger Zone. It's like, on the highway to the danger zone. Echo, echo.
I can't believe that's not in the trailer now that I think about it.
Yeah, very good point.
Like it was just some sad white lady singing a slow down version.
Yeah.
Maybe with a children's choir.
Yeah. Yeah, someone got to make that, please.
Here's another comment from Chana.
From where?
My dad loves this song, and when I listen to it, it reminds me he wore tighty whities before, like Tom Cruise.
Ew!
If there's a song that reminds you of your dad in his underwear, don't listen to it.
Yeah, and don't comment. It ends with upside down smiley face like, I'm so quirky. I'm just a random girl who thinks about my dad wearing tighty whities.
Right. Also, this isn't the song from... This isn't old-time rock and roll. This isn't...
Yeah, the song
Risky
from
Business.
Risky Business.
Wrong movie for one, and don't think about that.
Yeah, do we ever see Tom Cruise in tighty whities? I know, like, some other guys in the locker room.
No, we don't, and it's maybe...
Disappointing.
That's why I lost a full star off my Letterboxd review.
Risky Business better. Get to see Tom Cruise in tighty whities. Yuckers.
Moving on to another comment here from Joe Manuel Ventura Corman.
Ooh.
Imagine you are in the Ukrainian war, and this music start playing. You'd still be in an actual war, not a movie.
Yeah. Like, imagine. Imagine it.
Seeing your fellow soldiers doesn't hit differently if Danger Zone's playing.
No.
Being shot at doesn't hit differently if you hear Danger Zone.
Especially if that's not your primary language. You just be like, what is this shit?
Yeah.
I'm trying to fight. Cool comment, Joel Manuel Rodrigo Domingo.
Right, and also this is a U.S. military propaganda song, not another country's.
Yeah, back off our propaganda.
Yeah. Another comment from Uono Feto, that's a guess, but they say, back there when those epic masterpieces were mainstream, now everything is limited to one single phrase to fit into a TikTok shit.
What? This song literally was one single phrase.
Right. Of all the songs to say more than one phrase.
Mm-hmm. Not quite an epic masterpiece. It would make you think that it was because the way it plays during the movie is always during like an epic shot of airplanes. That reminds me though, one complaint I had about the movie is like when the airplanes were flying, I had no idea who was who. Like when it shows the shots of just the planes and like
Right.
we're supposed to know that one guy is winning and one guy is not. It's like, I don't know which plane is which. Could we make them different colors maybe? Or like...
I didn't take any of them. Well, I think the heel planes were black.
Okay, but black and dark gray?
I didn't take any of these comments, but there's a lot of comments like, oh, the F-155 was like the best plane, but a lot of people go with the Blue Bee Stinger, but that's not as fast. And it was just like, what the hell are you talking about?
Isn't an F-150 a type of truck?
Oh, yeah. The one with the extended cab
pickup, manual shift.
Let's just move on and away from this TikTok shit. Also, if there was a song that might fit as a TikTok, it would probably be this song. Because you would just, like, post a clip of, like, your Tinder conversations and be like, I'm in the highway to the danger zone. This guy's gonna kill me.
That'd be a pretty good one.
Yeah.
Or, like, danger zone, like you said before, like, female anatomy. You're like, I'm going to Pound Town. Flying my plane right into that bogey. They said bogey a lot in the movie. I don't know what that means either. I thought it was a golf term.
I think it's a bad guy plane, but I don't know.
Is it a slur? Is it a plane slur? I'm sorry. Don't cancel me.
Let's move on from Sam's cancellation to a comment from GD.
Goddamn.
66 million views, 24,000 comments. That's my comment. Hashtag go, Kenny. Well done, buddy. Keep up the good work and continue to enjoy the financial rewards of owning the rights to this unique and very well-known tune.
Wait, our facts though, does he own the rights or only part of the rights?
He gets a good chunk of it, I think.
Okay.
This is a weird genre of YouTube comments where people think that the artist is reading it.
Yeah.
Like, well done, buddy.
I like how they say the beginning, like, 66 million views, 24,000 comments. That's my comment. And then they, like, write another comment. It's like, is that just your comment? How many views and comments the video has?
Right, it's like, this means you did some good, I guess.
Yeah. And they edited this. What part do you think they edited? Hashtag go?
Yeah, I'm assuming hashtag go.
Hashtag go.
When I took this, I believe it was over 80 million views now, so.
Oh, well, they better update it.
Congrats, Kenny.
GD.
Well done. Well done, buddy. Keep up the good work.
Hope you're enjoying the financial rewards. Kenny Loggins still alive?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Here's a comment from S. Jomley. Let's see if you get this one, okay?
Okay.
Why are everybody so crazy for Never Gonna Give You Up? This is legendary and perfect music. I think that they think...
She's trying to rickroll a comment?
I think they think rickrolls mean people really love it. They're like, they shouldn't rickroll, they should Loggins roll.
Yeah. What if that was the new rickroll? Where it's like, oh, this really emotional scene from Days of Our Lives, and then it's highway to the danger zone. I mean, you pretty much get Loggins rolled while watching Top Gun like 40 times.
For sure.
Why is everybody so crazy or never gonna give you up? This person is like, and this comment is from 3 weeks ago.
Right.
Like, rickrolling isn't really a thing anymore.
Right.
But they're like, why would anyone rickroll you? They should Loggins roll you. Write a comment. Wow, that comment has so many layers.
Yeah. Not that many brain cells, but many
I could
layers.
write a whole master's thesis on this comment. And this comment alone.
Well, finally, I have our last comment of the Danger Zone.
Okay.
Just a month ago from Jock1.
Ooh, the first Jock.
If you're high and you listen to it, you can listen to it all night long. A friend told me that.
The son?
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, if you're like too lazy to go get up and change the song or something,
Yeah.
or maybe you just don't get sick of hearing it 8 times in a row and then your mom pulls the plug on your life support.
Beware listening to it
Yeah.
more than 8 times in a row.
Yeah.
It's like saying Bloody Mary in the mirror.
Danger zone. Danger zone. Danger zone.
So that song and our next song were both from the Top Gun soundtrack,
Yeah.
as we've mentioned multiple times. And there's a new Top Gun movie coming out.
How coincidence.
Did you know that they made an original song called Hold My Hand by Lady Gaga?
Oh, is it a remake of the Hootie and the Blowfish song from the 90s?
That would have
Hold my hand.
been a lot better if they did that.
Oh, really? Because you know all the lyrics to the new song.
Well, Hold My Hand is the lead single for the Top Gun Maverick soundtrack.
Wait, it's called Top Gun Maverick?
Top Gun : Maverick.
Top Gun's : Maverick.
Exactly.
Okay.
The song was written as a love letter to the world during and after a very hard time. So, like, every day?
Yeah.
Every day in this world.
It's every day, bro, with that hard time flow.
Lady Gaga said that she was working on the song for years. Doesn't sound like it.
Yeah.
And she didn't even realize the multiple layers it spanned across the film's heart, her own psyche, and the nature of the world we've been living in while writing it.
Wow. Musicians be deep.
Magicians be full of
Magicians.
shit. Magicians be full of shit.
They do, though.
Tricks aren't even real.
Yeah, it's just an illusion.
The song is already considered an early frontrunner in the original song race. Best original
That's a
song.
race?
Well, it's always a race to see who wins.
People.
Oh, Jesus. I mean, it's going to lose to whatever the song from Avatar is.
It's just Grammy bait.
Oscar bait.
Oscar bait.
Yeah,
Oh,
Oscar. Best original song for a film.
Okay.
So, this new song, we listened to it. What'd you think?
Now all I can think of is Hold My Hand by Hootie and the Blowfish. And if that's a song, amazing. 5 stars.
Well, that's what you think. I mean, I think it sounds like literally every Lady Gaga. It's like I listen to them like, that's a Lady Gaga song.
Yeah.
People who like Lady Gaga will like it.
The music video was like hard not to laugh at.
Yeah.
Like it was just so over the top and like this is meant to be dramatic. I
saw people say like, oh, she looks like she could be Tom Cruise and Kelly McGillis' kid from the first movie.
What? She's like as old as them.
No one's as old as Tom Cruise. He's ancient.
She's older than you think.
Well, but like, who cares what we think about the song? I just thought we'd do a quick speed run and see what the YouTube commenters think.
Ooh, special segment.
Just a speed run, though.
Yeah, okay.
Here's one from Dr. Pistify.
What I just did to the toilet. I pistified it.
Am I the only one that feels this song doesn't fit Top Gun?
Oh,
Am I the one that feels this doesn't fit a movie I haven't seen?
Yeah. That's why they only got 4 likes.
Here's a comment from Vijanarama. Simply atrocious.
Oh.
Instead of taking our breath away, she has suffocated all of us with this garbage. Harold and Giorgio, where are you guys?
Oh my god.
I will say, okay, take my breath away, right?
Yeah.
That's hot. I mean, that's like sex. Sex on a stick.
Yeah.
Hold my hand. Like, if you ever wanted proof that conservatives have won, we went from taking our breaths away to holding hands. It's supposed to escalate.
Unless it's a penis scene.
Here's a comment from Luke Scribner. In that white tank top and leather jacket reminds me of the first Top Gun, the elevator scene that Charlie wear while talking to Maverick. If there is Top Gun 3, she could play Maverick long lost daughter, Charlie. He's gonna name his daughter the mom's name?
Charlie Jr.?
Charlie Jr.?
Men can be a junior, why can't women?
Yeah, true. Finally, I got just one more comment here. from Da Man.
Who we're all working for.
So disappointed that such a great movie and great start as Tom Cruise. See this trashy lady singing.
Oh!
I think it should go to Adele or Someday on same level.
No, I think this is Adele.
Adele. I think they meant... Okay, I'll read it as it's written.
Okay.
I think it should go to Adele or Someday on same level. Which I think they mean Adele or somebody on the same level.
Oh, I was going to say, I've never heard of the band Someday.
Like, isn't Lady Gaga and Adele on the same level?
Not to Doman, I guess.
Yeah, so.
Doman? More like the Lady Gaga.
The Top Gun fans are not happy about Hold My Hand, apparently.
I guess they think music was better.
Yeah, for sure.
On the original Top Gun.
But yeah, so we're going to get into another song from, back when music was better.
And movies.
But
Even
before we do that,
yeah,
you should go on your social media and give us a follow.
Yeah.
At Music Was Better.
On Twitter.
TikTok.
Instagram.
Facebook.
Spotify.
Tumblr.
I forget about the Tumblr. I didn't know we're in 2012. But don't forget, Spotify, you can find our playlist of all the songs we've ever done so you can prove to yourself and your friends that music was better.
Yeah, and you can listen to our episodes there and rate us and
subscribe.
Do that on Apple as well.
Share.
And wherever you get your podcasts, so.
Please do it.
Please do it.
We love you so much. Otherwise, you're going to go to the danger zone.
We love talking to each other, but we'd love to talk to even more people listening to us talk to each other. Well, that sentence took my breath away.
Oh, and you always take my breath away.
So let's talk about it.
Okay.
Take my breath away.
Please.
I'm suffocating.
Take My Breath Away, performed by Berlin, was the other major hit off of the Top Gun soundtrack. The song topped singles charts throughout the world and hit number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100. The single was certified gold with over 500,000 copies sold. So was this number 1 and Danger Zone number 2?
I didn't look and see if it was the same week that happened. I think this one took a while to get there from the release, but if you watch this movie, it's an ad for this song. You hear this part so many times. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom.
You do. Like,
so
to the
many
point,
times.
like I said, where it seems like a parody.
So many times.
The song was commissioned by producer Jerry Bruckheimer, who was happy with Giorgio Moroder and Tom Whitlock's work on Danger Zone, and tasked them with writing a slower song for a romantic scene. Not a singular romantic scene. All the romantic scenes.
Right.
Director Tony Scott and the producers were so happy with the song that they decided to film new romantic scenes between Tom Cruise and Kelly McGillis to feature the song. Test audiences had asked for something more intimate, which led to the new scenes. Woo! Cruise and McGillis are seen in silhouette because by then, McGillis had dyed her hair for another role.
Yeah, that's why it's like just in the dark when they hook up.
Yeah, I mean...
Because if I was sleeping with Tom Cruise, I want all the lights on.
Woo! Especially if he's kissing me with no lips, just tongue. But honestly, very sexy.
Oh, so... Just the silhouettes. So hot.
It's like... I wonder what color her hair is. The song was first offered to the motels. Well, like Super 8? But eventually, Moroder thought of the band Berlin, whose song No More Words he had produced.
Banger.
I don't know that. Moroder has said that of all the songs he has produced in his career, he is most proud of this song, Take My Breath Away. I guess you could say it took his breath away.
The thing is, I guess I'll say this now, but we'll learn more about it in a second. But, I think it was Whitlock who did the beat for this song, like the doom. He just did that himself on like a synthesizer or whatever.
Okay.
And then it's by the band Berlin, but like really just the singer sings it.
Yeah, the voice.
The band didn't do anything for the song, which we'll get to in a second here.
Ooh, all right. Speaking of the lead singer of Berlin, Terry Nunn, Appeared in several films in the late 70s. She auditioned for the role of Princess Leia in Star Wars.
More like Bizarre Wars.
You're telling me. That would be bizarre if Take My Breath Away was the main song of Star Wars instead of... You
know what? I don't know how she did in our audition, but a lot of times, like, someone will audition for a role, and they'll be like, well, we're going with this other person, but you were so good, we'll give you this other role. But unfortunately with Star Wars, there's literally only one woman in the whole series.
Well, maybe
so sorry, you're out of luck.
She was one of the soldiers under a helmet.
Maybe she's Chewbacca.
Oh yeah, maybe. Despite being their biggest hit, the song ultimately led to the breakup of the band. John Crawford, who was the band's songwriter, founder member, and keyboard player, hated it from the beginning and then resented being saddled with an unoriginal hit they'd be expected to perform for the rest of their career. The drama! He later said none of us had ever heard it. None of us had anything to do with it. I didn't play on it. Nobody played on it. No one wrote it. The band ended in 1987. What a burn to Whitlock. Nobody wrote it.
Yeah.
Except this fuck.
Like, I mean, it's probably cutting, was that saying, like, cutting your nose to spite your face?
Yeah.
That's probably what he did here, because they could have made a lot of money, but I respect it. I respect the integrity.
Yeah, they didn't sell out.
So, like, if you think about it, they probably just should have said, okay, Terry, you can do this, but we don't want our name on it.
Yeah.
And then it would have been fine. It would have been fine. I think the band has got back together for, like, those tours that 80s people do.
Yeah.
Now.
Well, the song, speaking of cutting off your nose to spite your face, the song won the Academy Award for Best Original Song and the Golden Globe Award for Best Original Song in 1986. So it's winning all the awards, but John Crawford's like, I'm out of here.
No, I think that would make it worse,
Yeah.
It's one thing if it's a hit, but it's like, okay, I wrote all these fucking songs, we can't even get nominated,
yeah,
and now
like,
this shit.
Haven't you guys ever heard of No More Words?
Yeah, or that's a good Berlin song. I also like
I don't
Sex. I'm a man, I'm a goddess.
Oh,
I think I played that for you.
Yeah.
But you just rolled your eyes and fell asleep.
I didn't. Many Michael Jordan highlight videos use this song. It went well under slow motion video of his spectacular dunks. What?
I definitely had a VHS with this.
No way!
Yeah, like, there used to be, like, all these Michael Jordan VHS tapes in, like, the 80s and 90s, like, one was, like, I Believe I Can Fly.
I know that one because it played at the end of Space Jam on VHS.
No, that was the name of the video.
Oh,
it was, like,
well,
Michael Jordan, I Believe I Can Fly.
But it played the song, right?
Yeah, or Flight School, or, I don't know, something like that.
What do you think would play on a, video of LeBron?
Oh, probably some of this rap scrap. Wait, LeBron is famously from Ohio,
Mm-hmm.
So what's that Hawthorne Heights song? Like, Ohio is for lovers or something? That could play.
There you go. Well, Jessica Simpson recorded this in 2004 and included it on the re-release of her album In This Skin. She has loved the song ever since hearing it in Top Gun and made sure it was playing the first time she kissed Nick Lachey, who became her husband. Oh, talk about, like, so innocent and, like, are you gonna kiss me right now? Please hold.
Yeah, he, like, goes in for the kiss. He goes in for the kiss. She backs up, like, hang on, let me go to my record player.
Yeah. Record scratch, freeze frame.
Or she's like, hey, Dad, play it.
Yeah.
Don't they have, like, a weird dad, the Simpsons?
Oh, yeah. Hey, Joe.
He's, like, standing right behind him. Dad, you know what to do.
Yeah. Dad, you know all my innermost romantic thoughts. Play the song.
They're mostly about you.
Hit it, Joe. I remember watching, like, I think it was like a crossover episode of Making the Video, but also Newlyweds, of Jessica Simpson recording that. And they're, like, in a waterfall scene in that video, and they were like, it's so cold, brr. And Nick was being, like, such a little baby about it.
Sounds like Nick.
Yeah.
No wonder it didn't work out.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you remember on the show when when Jessica said chicken of the sea, like, is that really chicken?
I know it's tuna, but it says chicken.
Oh my god, that was
hilarious. Yeah.
But really, though, is it?
I mean, I don't know. We only know like 1% of the ocean's wildlife.
Well, maybe we can find out in the YouTube comments.
Oh, I hope so. Everyone there is so smart.
Here's our first comment from Gixerloon.
Is that a type of bird?
It's almost extinct. Please send money. From the days when music had something to say and actually meant something. I miss the 80s, my best days. When music has something to say, like, take my breath away. Like, there's not like a message.
It's like, I want you to fuck me so hard, I can't breathe. That's what it's about, right?
Probably.
We don't know.
Or it's like reverse CPR. Let's move on to a comment.
No!
Yes.
You know how you do CPR to the beat of Staying Alive? You do reverse CPR to the beat of Take My Breath Away. Oh my god. That was a good one. Reverse CPR, RPC. Okay, sorry, go on.
RPC, when me and my wife share a computer. Here's a comment from Alex Weiss. This is always my go-to bar song. Whenever I pull up to the usual bar with the touch tunes, I play this so they know I'm coming.
Ew.
Like in the parking lot, you put it on.
Yeah.
Play next.
But then instead it's like busy, so you have to wait 14 songs, so you just have to sit in your car until this plays.
Come on.
And they're like, oh no, Alex is coming again.
Yeah, lock the door. Here comes
lock
Alex.
The door. I mean, it's kind of a downer song for a bar.
Right.
You know? Like,
I would, if I was the bartender, I would roll my eyes if I heard this, and I'm like, oh, this fucking guy again.
Let's override the touch tunes and skip.
Here's another comment from Lucky Albanati. This song is a fighter jet that will fly you back to your sweet, innocent, careless years when the only thing you cared was being loved and loving back, dreaming for the future that came too fast, too early, and it wasn't the way we imagined it. But we still need this fighter jet to defeat the evil that has taken our world and bring back our old world.
Oh my.
So this song needs to bomb the terrorists? I thought it was a time machine that filled us with nostalgia, but it also, like, kills...
It needs to defeat the evil.
Terrorists or
Instead
something?
of Danger Zone playing in Ukraine, they need to play this song in Ukraine.
Hey, if they did, maybe Vladimir Putin would find some peace, you know?
Oh, maybe. Vladimir Putin would have the reverse CPR done on him.
Fucking A.
The metaphor doesn't hold.
Yeah. Like, if you just would have said the first part, maybe it would have worked, but when you add in the defeating evil part, that doesn't make any sense.
You know who the evil is? Lucky Albanati.
Your mama.
Lucky Albanati? Illuminati?
There's nowhere they haven't infiltrated us. Here's a comment from Viking Song.
A comment from another song?
I remember this coming out when I was a kid. I thought the song was about plane crashes and that she was the ghost of an air stewardess.
She was the ghost of an air stewardess. That is like... And that's only from 10 days ago.
Oh my god.
But that is such a kid thought.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? I'm just gonna air this all out. I thought this song was about plane crashes. Oh my.
I'm trying to think of if I have any song memories like that, but...
Yeah.
I'm sure I do, but nothing is coming to mind.
I thought, back to Hootie and the Blowfish, I thought of Only Wanna Be With You was about dolphins.
Ew.
Well, the dolphins made me cry. So, like, I didn't get it. And I was like, is this song all about dolphins?
Wow. Not much of a football fan, I take it.
I mean, he didn't say Miami Dolphins, so
but if you watch
in
the video, there's like it's all Sports Center, that video.
You know I didn't have that channel at that time.
You're just on the antenna. You guys don't even probably know what that is.
Yeah. TV was better with rabbit ears.
Up next we have maybe our most disturbing of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Reply Guy Corner.
I'm scared.
It starts off with Nadia Thomas, who writes, as a current senior in high school, I really would not mind dancing to this song at a dance. That's cute.
That's pretty sweet. That would be a good, like, prom song.
Right. But unfortunately, Barry Clanton felt the need to reply. Twice.
Oh, no. Double reply.
This song was made to hold the one you love and look into their eyes and let your eyes do the talking. Kind of weird to say to a high school student.
Okay.
But that's not all that Barry has to say.
Uh-oh.
He also says, you should listen to Eric Clapton. You look wonderful tonight.
No! Okay, for my junior prom.
Okay.
The song choices for our junior prom song. I mean, I think there were like 5, but the only ones I remember were, one was Eric Clapton, Wonderful Tonight. And another one was the Aerosmith Armageddon song. And it was the Aerosmith Armageddon song that won. Both of which came out like...
As a reminder, this is the mid-2000s,
this
right?
was 2007, yes.
Yeah. When those songs were very new and very popular.
Hey, they were new in my town. You should listen to Eric. At least he didn't say Tears in Heaven.
Yeah, that would be a warning.
Yeah.
Barry is either auditioning to be a high school dance DJ, or is just being a little too creepy to a high schooler. So,
I also love Let Your Eyes Do the Talking. Reminds me of the scene in Bridesmaids where it's like, we know each other so well, we can look at each other without using words. And then Kristen Wiig just looks at her like, with the goofiest look, like, you know, a visual medium on an audio podcast, but, you know, joke lands. Joke lands is a good joke.
Okay.
Moving on.
Okay, so the username is important here.
Okay.
It comes from Erectile Reptile.
No.
This song gives me such a painful dose of nostalgia, but I say it's still worth it, revisiting all those memories.
Oh, God.
And then it has, like, tons of likes, 225 likes, and replies saying, you nailed it right on the head, man. You got it. Like,
hey, Erectile Reptile.
Yeah, thank you, Erectile Reptile. You captured my feelings of my heart into words. Thanks so much, Erectile Reptile.
Ew.
The fuck?
Disgusting.
It's so funny when people just, like, don't even, like, register that the name is
Erectile Reptile.
Right.
Okay.
Moving on to something a little more wholesome. Here's a comment from Betty Smalling. To all the young people reading this, you will always remember the ones that took your breath away. I am 71. And remember the men that took my breath away.
Oh.
Memories are wonderful.
Wow, Betty got around.
Hello.
Took her breath away, like... Never mind.
Yeah, she did say men, plural, which I don't know if that was allowed back then.
Well, Betty's airing all her dirty laundry.
Up next, we have a segment we haven't done in a while. It's called Google Translate Comment of the Week.
Yeah.
Google me.
This is where we take a comment written in another language and put it through the masterful technology known as Google Translate, which perfectly changes the words from another language to English. It's truly a masterful Technology. Sure. The comment comes from Ezekiel Iglesias.
Wait.
Who? That's like the third Iglesias brother who's like...
Yeah.
Remember that was like an SNL skit? I think maybe it was Chris Kattan or something. And it was like Enrique Iglesias and then whoever his dad and his brother.
Yeah.
And then it was like this other brother who's really ugly.
Okay, that's ringing a bell a little bit.
But anyway.
Okay.
Ezekiel Iglesias writes, in Spanish, "There is no song more sparkling than this masterpiece, bravely delivered to us by the band Berlin, originally from Germany."
All right.
Just so you know, they're from California. They're not from Germany.
Oh my god. Well, maybe they meant this. The city is originally from Germany.
Yeah.
Amazing. Ancestors are from Germany. They did extensive research.
Hey, we're all from somewhere, you know.
I'm from America.
I like how it says bravely delivered to us. Like it's so brave to sing a song where you say "Take my breath away" 15 times.
Yeah. Hey, the 80s were a wild time.
We salute you for your sacrifice.
Thank you, Berlin.
Singing "Take My Breath Away" over and over. Saying "Take my breath away" in different tones. Take my breath away. Take my breath away. Take my breath away.
Oh, was the last one a country western adaptation?
Okay. Let's get to a comment from Reese Dickerson. Dickerson.
Dicker, I barely know her, Dad.
When my dad bought me a prostitute, Dickerson. Oh, sorry, sex worker. It was a different time, the 80s.
Okay, it was a quote. You were quoting what your dad said.
Yeah, I would never say something like that.
Mm-mm.
Reese writes, "She sings this so beautifully, and it definitely reminds me of a new girl that I want in my life.
Oh.
And I won't mention her name, but we both listen to the song and have thoughts of love and are still in the beginning of finding ourselves."
Oh.
They definitely were hoping that the other person was reading this, right?
Yeah, it's like a thing where they're both like, you know what I love doing? Reading YouTube comments. I wish someday I would find a YouTube comment that was written about me.
Yeah, back in my day, we had a message in a bottle, and now we got a YouTube comment
What do you
in a
think
bottle.
you're more likely to find? A message in a bottle about you or a YouTube comment about you?
Oh, wow. Well, is this a Nicholas Sparks movie, or is it just like real life?
Well, aren't Nicholas Sparks movies real life?
Oh, true. I'm gonna guess it's more likely to find a YouTube comment written about me.
I'm gonna guess it's more likely that I find a message in a bottle, but the message in a bottle is a printout of a YouTube comment about me.
Layers.
Yeah.
So many layers.
That's a hint, by the way.
Oh, okay. Get right on that. Here's another comment from Corona Kick.
Hey, you can have any kick you want as long as it's a Corona.
They rarely played this on MTV. Too patriotic for Hollywood cokeheads.
Oh.
Love the piracy of Duran Duran imagery, or the other way around.
What? They're saying like Duran Duran stole images from this, or they stole images from Duran Duran for this music video?
I have no idea what they're saying. I'm just going to say that's... If it was number one on Billboard, it definitely played on MTV. It wasn't too patriotic for Hollywood cokeheads. Also, this song isn't patriotic.
Yeah.
It's Take My Breath Away.
Maybe the video.
Yeah, but that just... Because it has clips from the movie?
No, because it's about plane crashes and a ghost of an air stewardess.
Oh, that's what's called a callback. You're welcome.
Hollywood cokeheads. I'm more of a Pepsi fan myself, but okay. That Crystal Pepsi, have you tried it?
I'm more of a Coke 2 guy.
Those Hollywood Crystal Pepsi heads.
Crystal, that was me when I needed some speed. When I did meth. That was a joke.
Yeah, crystal meth.
Crystal meth. Crystal Pepsi. It's like
Yeah.
It's like the same.
Pepsi with meth in it.
That sounds good. Sign me up. 1 bottle, please. And then 12 more bottles for the next 8 days. Let's just get to our last comment from Rob Adams. This song makes me think of my 10-year high school reunion in 1997. I saw a couple that I didn't recognize dancing to this slow song. A female couple. Just imagine 2 girls dancing to this song. Like, okay, then what?
That's either a made-up premise or, like, they've watched so much porn that, like, that's all they can think about, where it's like, hey, just imagine, like, what do you think what's gonna happen next?
No, that's not how I read it at all.
Okay, how do you read it?
I think that they're like, they think it's outrageous that lesbians would
exist.
Think they could dance to this song.
Yeah. Like, hey, that wasn't allowed in when this song came out. You better stop dancing.
Yeah.
Leave enough room for Jesus in between you.
This song's about the U.S. military, and that's not allowed. Don't ask, don't tell.
Yeah. Don't ask, don't tell. And definitely, I'm going to reverse CPR both of yous.
And don't take my breath away. Well, that's it for our special Top Gun episode.
Top Gun, I'm more of a bottom gun.
Well, hello. The Danger Zone and Take My Breath Away. Which song do you like better?
I think Take My Breath Away.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, of 2 songs that just say the same line over and over, I gotta go with Take My Breath Away.
Now, if it was... For some reason, Danger Zone reminds me of The Heat Is On. The heat is on. Imagine if that song was in the movie. The heat is on.
If that song was in the movie, it would be Beverly Hills Cop.
The heat is on.
You gotta do Beverly Hills Cop so you can do Crazy Frog. Ding, 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 ding.
That's in Beverly Hills Cop?
No, the song, the Axel F, that's the theme song from Beverly Hills Cop.
Oh.
And then Crazy Frog covered it and took it to another level.
Doing, doing. Thanks for listening.
Yeah, we had a great time talking Top Gun.
We took your breath away.
We hope listening to the podcast put you in the danger zone.
Yeah, to go see the new movie. Remember, if you're going to see the new Top Gun, to hold my hand.
Yeah.
Not mine. That's just a metaphor. Metaphorically.
Well, you can follow us on all forms of social media at Music Was Better.
Mm-hmm.
Give us a like, give us a comment.
Review, subscribe.
Tell a friend. Share. Yeah. You shouldn't be the only one that has to hear us make penis jokes about Danger Zone.
Yeah, we're hitting the nail on the head, and so should your friends.
So until next time, goodness gracious, great balls of Vintown. I'll talk to you later.
And I'm Crystal Pepsi Sammerz.
And you're the taste of a new generation.
Don't you know it?
All right. Well, we'll talk to you next Tuesday when we're getting a little emo.
A little emotional.
The plaque for the alternates is down in the ladies' room.
Oh, you kill me. You really do.